Hi, Amanda here. It's June 13th, so it's time for our Witchy tip. Every month on the 13th of the month, I give you a tip for living as a plant witch in today's world. And today we're talking about harvesting the present moment. We talk a lot about being in the present moment in so many different ways, but when we work with plants, that becomes very real and very tangible because we need to harvest what's there, or else, plants will come and go, and then we'll miss them, and then we won't have them for another year. So one of my favorite ways to really harvest the moment is to make a summer flower oxymel. And today I am making a summer flower oxymel that we will enjoy next week at our solstice celebration. So next week we're having a full day of events here at Locust Light, and we're going to be making and tasting Oxymels in a class I'm teaching about flower fairy magic, and we're going to be enjoying Oxymels as part of our solstice circle. And I love summer flower Oxymels because it's such a delicious and wonderful way to capture not only the flavor but also the energy of the flowers at this time of year. It's so exciting, and when you taste the Oxymels, they taste like pure fairy nectar. Really amazing. So I'm going to show you what I've harvested today. This is the basket, and in this basket I've harvested a number of different flowers. So you'll notice this is lemon balm. This is obviously not a flower, but I just got a pinch, just one for each quart, because how can you resist? Lemon balm's so amazing. I wish you could smell this basket. It's so extremely fragrant. So first I harvested roses, and we have just a few roses left. I was able to get 4 roses, and then I left a few on the bush because we're working with roses in our rose medicine class tomorrow. We've got calendula flowers. Calendula is so sweet and sunshiny, and they smell amazing. This orange one is calendula also. What else do we have? This is our red clover. Their nectar is so delicious, and the red clover, they've been blooming for a few weeks now, and they're just about to pass by, so it's very exciting to capture them while they're still blooming. Here we have lady's mantle flowers. These have also been blooming for about 2 weeks, maybe less than that, maybe a week and a half or so. And so they're almost on their way out, so I'll do a big harvest, and then they will bloom again. And these are our hollyhocks. If you've been watching my stories, you've seen me feature these amazing, extraordinary flowers. It was so hard to harvest them, but I knew that they wanted to be included in the oxymel just a little bit, though. They said just 4. They wanted to be included. They're amazing, and I can't wait to taste them and, interact with their energy in that way. So we have our 4 beautiful hollyhocks. What else do we have? Oh, lavender. The lavender just started to bloom last week, and it's in its nice full bloom right now. Actually, it's in its bud form, and then you can see on the top, these flowers are in bloom. So where they're actually coming out of the buds is lavender in bloom. Usually what we use is the unopened buds. But for our purposes today, the fully open flower is quite nice as well. Valerian. I know there's mixed opinions about valerian, but I just put a little bit. I'm just going to put a little bit of it in our oxymel. I think the flavor is wonderful. It's certainly one of the more fragrant things in this basket. And then hiding beneath the valerian, where do we have? I had harvested some yarrow. Oh, here we go. This is white yarrow. Now, white yarrow is a little bitter, so I'm not going to include a lot of it in the oxymel. But the wonderful thing about oxymels is their flavor is very sweet and very tart. And oxymels themselves help to bring out more complex flavors of herbs and to make something that might not usually taste good taste amazing. So the oxymel is going to do good work in bringing out the complex, more nuanced floral flavor of the valerian, and also this white yarrow for us. And same story here with the chamomile. Chamomile can also be quite bitter when you infuse it, but it also has this delicious, complex flavor going on, and it's really going to shine in the oxymel. We've also got evening primrose flowers. Some evening primrose that's just blooming. Very lovely. And then hidden, we have what's really the secret shining star of the oxymel here. We've got all this beautiful lemon thyme. So lemon thyme tastes like candy all on its own, and then you mix it in an Oxymel and it's really like candy. So lemon thyme's really doing a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of flavor extraordinariness, even though these flowers are really much less small and much less showy than all the others. It's amazing. I wish you could smell it. So I am going to be putting these flowers in about equal quantities in these 4 jars right here, and then adding apple cider vinegar and honey to them and letting them infuse for at least a week. In this case, they'll be infusing for a day, and then we'll be enjoying them. And so I really encourage you right now in June, as things are starting to bloom, it can get overwhelming. I get overwhelmed with all the wonderful goodies that are to harvest, but I encourage you to find some way to really engage with this expansive outward energy of June and maybe harvest just one thing or find one way to be in the present moment with this amazing summer solstice energy that we're in right now. There's a lot going on, and this time of year it really speeds by. So see what you can do to just enter into alignment with the really unique and beautiful energy of the summer solstice season of late June. Yeah, and you'll find your magic there. I know you will. Well, have a beautiful day and a beautiful summer solstice season.